We use the 360 or 36.
Australian.
36.
365.
365.
So how many days do you have from June to August? 92.
This is 27.4.
37 point. Yeah. Could you show us how to do it? Rena? You share.
We have to write the formula.
Yes, please. Formula. How you do your calculation.
So,
2,500.
40.
4.25 or 4.5. Oh yeah, 4.25. You have roughly the same number. Yeah. Okay, the date is 92 over 365 because we are using Australian standard. Time 0.0425. 37.1. Now I want to change the question. So it is not a simple interest, but compounded interest. How could you do that? Let's calculate.
how often will it be compounded?
Yeah, in June to August for 0.25%, and then it's not a simple interest, but compounded interest.
Yeah, compounded how often? Every day or
From June to August,
every day?
every day.
Wait,
Is it possible?
I asked because compound interest usually just of consists like compounded how often or
Yeah, from June to August. What do you think?
oh,
Right?
so compounded once.
Yeah, remember it's always a yearly, right?
Yes.
So if June to August means you have 92 days over 365, then how many years is that? Right? Okay, how much?
Ini kamu pergi selesai sama itu.
Compounded. So change the simple interest to compounded interest.
We find the interest or the total amount that we
Yeah, the total amount we receive.
interest.
This is so complex calculation. Square root of this.
Yeah, but I don't know why it cannot calculate.
Okay. No, it's compound interest. Yeah. So instead of simple interest, we are calculating total value of we receive using compounded interest.
Saya aku ada satu sih hari-harian ini.
Peran.
Apa? Interest or
Udah.
interest or
Jadi enggak.
ini kan keren. Oh ya keren. Ini kan tekniknya jadi year.
Tapi
Jadi kan.
enggak maksudnya kita yang apa biasa bisa kan? Bisa.
Sebenarnya
Foto kan nggak bisa.
apa jadi bingung jadi
Apa
ada
apa?
eksperimen untuk kasih anak nggak tahu apa ya.
So what's the interest?
36.91. Tadi kamu nggak percaya? Loh, makanya kamu bilang tanya dulu.
Sam, could you please share your answer with the class?
Kok berarti ini biasanya disuruh di galonnya di proper Pak? Kayak gini. Beda, ada M itu. Iya, beda deh. Itu kalau di video bukan berani.
Yes.
Tuh, oh dia nggak pakai cara sih. Bahkan yang mana yang benar nggak asli bisa juga padahal kan satu kan satu gitu. Berarti kita ngapain dia? Lek itu here deh, jadi itu bisa.
Thank you. You have roughly the same figures? Some? Right? So the difference is here, the simple interest. Right? So this is simple one, this is compounded. Okay, this is the distinctive feature of compounded interest is power. And don't forget the power is in the yearly period. So if you have like days, right, you have to translate it to yearly period. 92 over 365. Right? So this is the answer. 3,500, and then you have 92 over 365 years. Right? So this is the total you can get 3536.912, and then the interest you get is 36.91. Do you think it makes sense? You get smaller amount by compounding interest in comparison with simple interest. Right? The simple interest you get 37, compounding interest is 36. Right? Yeah. Supposed to be more than 36, right? But if you round it up, the figure is pretty similar, right? 37 versus 37. So this is because we compound the interest in very short period, right? 3 months. So you don't have quite a significant difference between these two. But if you start by 3 years or 4 years, then you will get supposed to be this is higher than the simple interest. Okay. Because we compounded not even a year. So your question is relevant, Bradley. How many days
How often
we
is it
compounded? How
compounded?
often, right? Okay. So do you have any questions in this? All clear? So again, we have simple interest and compound interest. Theoretically, if you learn from financing enterprises, by compounded interest, you would get higher return than simple interest. Right? And this is a very special case when we compound a very short period of interest, the result is pretty much the same. Okay. I think we're done with simple interest. I'm going to move. Um, yeah, I think we can try this exercise. Still in the simple interest accommodation.
Lebih dampaknya begitu. Jadi bulannya sama kan? Bulan Januari. Berarti itu yang dia berkoordinasi dengan apa? Oh itu kan yang 2/3 di atas kan it's payable 6 months. 6 months itu ya mungkin dari Januari sampai Juli sih akan beda sih, tapi harusnya langsung maksudnya langsung
Yeah, the 66 is days in 1 year, number of days in 1 year.
do we need to count like February only has 28 days, or which is like 6 months is 182.5? Which is very, because this is quite confusing if we say like only 6 months, yeah, we can divide it by 2 instantly, but you can also sometimes count like January 31, February 28. The first half of the year
You
is
can do
longer
that
than the
simpler way, right? The round up.
just round up, sorry.
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
Just on monthly basis would be okay.
Ya langsung awal-awal terus tambah 90 hari lagi.
That's not okay. Ini loh. Itu kan pasti sudah beta-beta.
Oh, ini kalau pas 95% dari
Portfolio.
iya nggak sih? 6 monthly.
Lokal aku nggak kayak gitu. Aku tidak yang itu kan per M-nya kan, interest-nya. Jadi aku nyarinya 365 plus 90 dibagi enggak 365 per 2. Soalnya kan interest is payable 6 months. Iya, aku kayak gitu.
Nah, ini sebelum
Tapi dia 5,95 per annum.
195.
Kenapa kamu bagi?
Ya, ini langsung dibagi. Kan pakai sing ngitungin dari Januari.
Aku kan sudah 82 nih. Tahun pertama sudah 82, tahun kedua sudah 83.
Soalnya kan
Aku jadi
182 versus 185 sama. Beda lah ya. Langsung ngomongin dia cepat tahu.
tapi portfolio lah kalau
Tapi dari kamu bagi dua. Kamu bagi dua berarti apa kita bagi dua soalnya ya?
Assuming the deposit is made 1 July.
Totalnya
Berarti
1 year.
quarter half, second half of the year itu harusnya lebih banyak. 183.
Ini awal jadi dua susah ya. Dia kamu datang teman gitu.
Lebih banyak 2 hari dan 3 hari. Dari Januari sampai Juni. Juni itu lebih dari 3 hari deposit. Belum kan? 182 dari
kan itu kan per bulan jadi kita tidak bagi dari setiap bagi ya bukan soal tapi kan kosong
Iya,
di sini lah
Iya.
jadi aku nggak mau tapi aku lebih baik
Berapa kita?
6. Ini interest, simple interest. Ini tak. Interest. Ini kok berani? Coba bagi dulu. What amount will be paid at this
1 Januari 2025 sampai 30 Juni itu cuma 180 hari. Berarti sini dari 1 Juli sampai
Aku cari.
secara teori 180 hari. Kalau tak selesai jadi minus.
Berapa? Aku juga. Enggak, wes.
Dengan ya harapan adalah aku calonkan lagi.
Aku 694, aku bingung. Mirip-mirip. 993.
Finish? Now, please share your answer, Anjali.
Yeah.
Yeah?
6,694.
Yeah, please do that.
Benar? Gak tahu.
Please do
Ya
that.
udah disuruh berarti harus benar toh ah.
No. Please
Oh
write it down.
ya udah nggak apa-apa pede aja nggak sih?
Please write it down.
Aku salah aku keluar.
Sorry. Let's do it again.
Well, I just
Aku nggak tahu.
6, 6, and then date.
yes, this is it.
Hah?
And then what amount will be paid?
Yes, this is the
First date?
amount paid.
193. Okay. 193, 193, 25.
Yeah, because I just divided by
Maksudnya mau
It's simple interest.
each interest
Yeah, so
rate.
it's correct on.
that's good.
Each apa?
Ya, coba kita menghitung sendiri.
Each
180.
interest rate itu apa?
Apa itu interest rate?
What amount is it paid?
Ini loh. What amount is it paid?
Every 6 months.
Berarti
Okay, the first 6 months and the next 6 months and then the
oh
berarti ada 3.
iya ada 3.
Ketiga. Anjir apa sih ini? Yuk. Ada 3.
Ada 3.
Ketiga.
Kan 90 days itu enggak sih?
But the maturity date is after the 90. Gini interest rate date itu kan every 6 months. Terus maturity date itu 35 plus 90. Jadi tapi kita hitung cuma 90.
Just the total. And then the interest payment for each payment date, did you calculate that as well? So it's only the total.
Saya tahu ini jadi company.
Briefly, could you please share your answer?
193.37.
No, just write it down. How can we get those answers right? Please.
Oh itu aku nggak tahu. Oke. Aiko. Oke ya, oke fine.
Teman-teman kita enggak tahu sekarang pasti nanti nempel.
Iya. Maksudnya.
Karena kita enggak paham. Iya.
Wih, gak kurang wih kan gak dikasih tahu
Apa?
keadaan dulu.
Oh, itu ya.
Iya. Besok jadi nggak fit. Aku datang jam 10. Oh.
Aku mau shopping dulu.
Oh. Akhirnya kamu kayak showing your support gitu. Oke, dia di sana 10.30. Kamu udah buka jam 10. Gimana caranya?
Ntar aku praktis ini. Terus aku duluan. Nomor 1. Kamu nomor 1? Iya. Ais, kenapa kamu nomor 1? Mana? Tidak.
Di emailnya.
Itu tadi di foto.
Bagus. Bagus gak boleh.
Mana ya?
Iya langsung di edit. Apa you mark that? Iya. Kita punya US depan jawab Pak membaca. Emang gimana? Loh ini lo 11, 15 fit.
Tapi aku sebenarnya 30 minutes before.
Ini cerita, nama foto kalian cek.
Makanya barusan loh.
Kayak cek paksa banget. Aku. Oh, dikalinya gitu.
Oke.
Oh, dikalinya nggak dipangkat ya. Di sini kita cari A-nya sih. Siapa nih? Panjang banget. Nah, kan dikurang ya? Itu dikurang kan? Tidak satu. Udah number one.
You guys have the same figures with Bradley?
Kalau bisa compound interest please.
Roughly the same? Or
Kenapa kenapa
Soalnya kan you kan prepaid kan 6 months 90 days.
Correct.
guys, do you have the roughly similar figures with Bradley? Not really.
No.
Okay.
Gimana?
Kalau kita gampang, kamu kita gampang. Simple. Simple interest lah.
Sam, do you have other question, other answer? Pretty similar with Bradley?
I mean, the 6-month period is similar.
You count each day from July to December.
No, I did the 6 monthly for 2 times, which is 1 year, and then 90 days period, which is 95.4.
Could you do it in the whiteboard, please, just to compare with Bradley?
I don't know.
Oh, you can just erase the red one.
Bukan. Oh, gitu.
Iya.
Tapi di buku masuk
Jadi yang benar
Apa?
bersama. Pertama.
Gimana?
Jadi kan ada satu
Ya,
Satu
mantap.
satu ya, itu maksudnya. Oh enggak, maksudnya ujung-ujungnya tak kurangin dari 800 sama itu satu.
Yeah.
Ya, enggak sebenarnya harusnya
Ada ini loh. Jangan lupa nih.
You can just drop the one
Itu
plus.
moderator yang nggak benar langsung lempar ini.
6,000 times.
Aku gak dengar. Gak apa-apa, lihat biasa aja. Biasa aku kalau habis shopping mood tuh bagus pasti. Aku butuhnya aku lagi marah-marah kak. Aku kayak my mood pasti kayak.
So that's the first 6 months. The same with Bradley, right? 193.38. Yeah.
That is similar for another 6 months.
Okay. So times 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for the remaining,
Oh iya di round kasih. Di round.
This was 95.3. Yeah, it's about this.
so the total interest is
What is the total? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. You have any questions on these many answers in the whiteboard? What Angeline did is compounding, right? So you power something over 365. So this is compounding. Bradley and Sam, pretty similar approach, right? So Bradley at 1 plus the interest rates. Yeah. So the total would be subtract by the initial amount, right? To get the number of interest you get in the first 6 months. And then the second 6 months, you get the same amount, 193.38. Right? And then at the maturity date, because the number of days is different with the previous months, so you have to adjust 90 over 365. Okay? And then the interest rate is the same, and then the initial amount is the same, then you get like 95.4. Okay? Good? So do you guys understand the logic behind this? If you're still in doubt, just let me know. Do you need a short break before we continue?
Yes.
Or just okay.
Yes. Yes.
Like what, 5 or 10?
Until what o'clock?
5 minutes, okay. 5 minutes.
Apa? The 549 dari mana? Okay.
Of
Wait,
please, steady cash inflow, right? Present value of steady cash inflow. So the presentation of our group in our first session is talking about annuity. Right? So this is an annuity scheme. So you pay like 2,500 US dollar a year, or monthly, or quarterly.
What does this mean?
So this is annuity, right? So annuity means if you want to know what is the value of your, say, pension fund. Yeah? If you put aside like $5,000 a year, okay, and then that would be a C1 year. So you put aside $5,000 a year, and then again you put 5,000 again in the next year, and then up to your uh, pension age. I don't know if you want to pension at 40 or 35. Then you can just, yeah. So you can check the annuity. Or say you want to go to, I don't know, Australia 5 years or 10 years from now, then say you need at least 60,000 Australia dollar a year. Then how much money do you have to save up to 5 years from now? So this is the way you can check how much money based on your saving or regular saving you can put aside in a regular time. So this is what we call it annuity. Okay.
But so what was it basically?
So basically, this is the value of money we put aside regularly, yeah, in particular period of time. So say this is an example. Again, you want to go to Australia 10 years from now, right? And then you want to live there at least for 2 years. So a year at least you need 80,000 Australian dollar. So in total you need 80,000 times 2, 160,000 Australian dollar. Right? You want to go there like 10 years from now. And then the question is how much money I have to put aside up to 10 years from now, okay, to get 160,000 Australian dollar. So this is the kind of valuation we can use. We call it annuity. So this is like your presentation this morning, Bradley. Annuity, right? So this is pension fund. How much money do I have to put aside for my pension fund if I want like 25 times of my expenditure today? Right? So this is the annuity. Okay. This is an example of ordinary annuity. Okay. 8.8 at the end of each period. Right? So the ordinary is at the end of each period, and then annuity due is the beginning of each period. Okay. So please find a term superannuation from Google or from the GPT. Yeah. What is superannuation? Is it ordinary annuity or annuity due?
Annuation for old people, for pension.
Superannuation. Superannuation is practically not for old people. Like, well, In Australia, as early as 18 years old, you can get into the job market, and then you start to put aside from your income superannuation since 18 years of 18 years old, right? And then the the principle is pretty much the same with annuation. So it's up to you if you want to regularly pay the annuity at the end of the period, right? The each end of each period, then it's ordinary annuity. But if you want to pay your superannuation in the beginning of the period, then it is annuity due. Okay. Yeah, superannuation is basically a pension fund for everyone in Australia who entered the job market formally. Right? I think the formulation is on the PPT. You can just download the PPT and check the formulation. Right? Okay. Right. And this is the example of the case present value of an annuity. Right. Ordinary annuity and an annuity too. Right? Draw timeline of cash flow associated with annuity 5,000 per year for 4 years. And so you have the information of cash inflow, regular saving is 5,000, and then the period is 4 years. So why is understanding the timing of annuity cash flow important? And then the second case is the present value of annuity 2,500. So the regular saving is 2,500 annually over 4 years. And then the first payment to be received, again, this is at the end of the year, right? So this is the ordinary annuity, okay? And the yield is 6.30% per annum. So what is the present value of the case B? Can you draw the schedule for point A? 5,000 per year for 4 years. First payment at the end of the year.
But it's PPT shared. Which is PowerPoint shared on Fuse.
Yeah, I can share it.
Oh, it
Later.
haven't.
No, it's not. It's my notes.
Oh.
Timeline means that it's like this. So you have 5,000, right? And then you have 4 years. And then our case is annuity. Annuity means regular payment. So you have, this is 0, right? 1, 2, 3. So if you pay at the beginning of the period, then you need to pay times 0 now. Right? If you pay at the end of the period, then so for the first year, the schedule will be like this, right? So this is 5,000 at the end of period, right? Yeah, end of the first year. Okay. And then we pay again, right? This is 5,000 again. And then up to year 4. Yeah, that's annuity. Now you can answer the point A, you can find the point B. Point B is essentially present value of compounding interest. Right? Just continue the schedule. So this is 5,000. This is A. Then for B we have C 20,500. And the period is 4 years. 4 years. Interest is 6 point.
Bentar. Kok begini? Yang mana? Tapi kan kamu sebagai senior.
Done? Wait. Please share your findings
ECON1003. Posture. Wait, you're different.
How do I say that?
How much is it? I think it was. Correct.
It's perfect.
Nomor koyo. Apa mami? Ya mami. Iya mami, nanti kan mau shopping cepet. Iya aku mau shopping. Kita bisa lihat. Siapa baru tahu? Aku beli apa? Bisa aku lihat. Hah? Ya bang. Iya. Ini pakai credit card. Credit card bisa. Jangan baik. Aku bisa kan. Mesti ngecek ya. Oh. Bisa juga. Ya kamu beli apa?
Ya.
Mungkin kayak aku mau nawarin sama ini beneran ibu yang beli gitu. Kayaknya sudah beli pakai.
Okay.
Tidak biasanya kayak ada transaction.
So the annuity for 4 years is like this, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, yeah. 2,500 in current value. 1 plus 6.3%, right? And then second one, 1,500, 6.3%, right? Then third one, same, plus 6.3%, or 3. Last one, 6.3%. So the total, this one is present value of equity. You can use the formulation. This is how you derive the formulation. So say when you graduated from Western, then you work for one financial company, then you forgot all of this formulation. You can just work this out from your Excel. Very easy. Right? You create the schedule, and then you use the present value function from Excel, and then total present value. Right?
Ini ngomongin apa? Aku lihat. Aku baca.
Okay. So please do the same for this 5,000 years. 5,000 US dollars. Infinite annuity, right? $5,000. So instead of using $2,500, you use $5,000, not years.
Oh.
So how much money will you get? The difference. So you change the C from 2,500 to 5,000 with the same all variables, 4 years, 4 periods, and then 6.3% for the interest rate. How much would you get?
Around
70,000? 17,205? 207. 17,207. 170. So almost double, right? So if you need like our scenario before, you want to go to Aussie for 2 years, at least you need 80,000 times 2, 160,000, right? So you need more money to put aside. And with 5,000 Australian dollar a year, you get 17,000. Right? With 2,500, you get like 1,600. So say you want to go on holiday to Australia 4 years from now, after you graduate your undergraduate, then this is makes sense. You put aside $2,500 a year, and then 4 years from now, assuming you get 6.33 interest rate, you can get 8,000 something. So you can go to Australia, right? At least for 20 days. Cheap holidays, you know? So please save your money. You can live in Bondi Beach for 5 days and then have to Paramata for the rest of the day because the accommodation is quite cheap there. Then you can spend 20 days in Australia with 8,000 Australian dollar from your annuity scheme. Right? Okay.
Kan belum sama ini ya.
Right?
Belum sama air, sama listrik.
So I think we still have like 4 or 3 minutes. Could you please do the point C? Just try to do that. What is the present value of annuity of 1250 paid at the end of each half year over 4 years? Half year, yeah, 6 months. So after this, we can conclude the session.
Is it this? Is it this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There it is.
Soalnya mama kecuali Pak Kasih dari perkenalkan kan. Terus jadinya jadi 2020.
You want to just check in the textbook. It's on WhatsApp. This WSC Finance. I shared the textbooks.
How much?
76,709.
You come again? How much?
7670.
7670.
Salah. Kamu juga. Tapi ya, 7670. Kita bisa salah.
Are you sure? Half yearly?
Oh, at the end of each.
At the end of each.
This is one.
each half.
Times
So 8 times compounding period.
Page 29.
yeah, at the end, itu pakai every 6 months.
29.
At the end. Yeah, at the beginning due, at the end regular, right? Ordinary.
Ordinary annuity, right? Yeah.
Iya, dia juga.
Mom's schedule.
Wait, so is it this?
Yes.
It's basically that formula, but divide the 0.060 by half.
Divide the 6.3% and times the
Negative 8.
the negative power. If power
I just say negative 8. It's a lot less complicated for me, for my mind brain.
Iya.
jadi misalnya di compound
Jadi 630 dibagi 2. Jadi 630 kan dibagi 2 kan half aja.
nah, tapi saya di sini sih
Yes.
banget ini
8719.
soalnya kan compound ini tiap total compound ini kan berarti lah dikali 2 juga. Jadi
8719.
kalau misalnya satu tahun di compound sekali, tapi sekarang di compound ini 2 kali, otomatis kan persentasenya kan berubah jadi setengah. Nah, tapi jumlah di compound atau di banyak berarti satu tahun 2 kali berarti ya sekali 3 berarti. Jadi ini kan musuh utama nih. Ini misal dari return compound dan kuartal itu berarti 4 kali. Berarti harus 5% dibagi 4, 1,5% tiap di compound.
课快结束了。
Otomatis nanti di compound 10 tahun dikali 4 kali.
8719.
Selama 10 tahun.
Okay.
Nah, karena 1 tahun kan 4 kali ya. 4 kali compound. Jadi ini kan 2 kali cuma jadi kali 2.
Sorry, my mother is waiting for me downstairs. Am I allowed to go? Thank you.
Halu.
For the D, it's because they're